so much later. Masker can't defend. He's got the outside line for the second part, and he can't hold on.
Going the long way around. We're going to be 3 wide for the lead as they all come to the line. Who is going to take it in the end?
And here comes Lockwood. He's going to make the move to the outside. Quinn tries to force him off a little bit, but there he goes. It's going to be side by side through turn 1.
Will he be able to cover him off? He does. Weaving back to the left-hand side. Reynolds is trying everything. The kitchen sink is being thrown at it.
They're leaning on each other. Coming into turn number 3. It's going to be a drag race through 3 and 4. Coming back to the line. Here comes Frisch on the bottom.
Richard's going to hold the inside. Tries to be the late breaker here. They're going to be side by side through the final chicane. They bang doors, but keep it clean.
As they're still 4 wide on the run down into the back straightaway. Demerit's looking for a line as well. What is going on in Michigan?
Novak into the fence. They're still beating and banging.
Oh
and to the line.
He is much faster coming through there. Is there damage on Challenger? Abromaitis is ahead. There's going to be a race to the line. Who is going to get it?
Alrighty, everybody, welcome to the end of draft selection race here as we are just kind of waiting on everybody to get here to do it. But again, this race is a little bit different than most. Tonight, top cars here tonight will have their pick of what team they want to go to. It's basically the draft, but in opposite ways. The top 4 of last season, they're your team captains. These guys here tonight, they're going to be fighting for an opportunity to get themselves on whatever team they may want. So this will set the tone for what we see later on tonight and moving forward. But right now, team selection qualifying underway. Right, Mayo top of the board. This right here, qualifying going to be unbelievably important. This race only 10 laps in length. That's right, 10 laps. Caution laps don't count, of course. Who is it going to be to get their opportunity to make their picks known first and foremost here tonight? That will be the big one, and a big opportunity to land in somebody's lap here tonight to put yourself in a pretty good position overall. But right now, we got to qualify them and wait for a couple more guys to get here. Welcome to the Sunday night show here in team selection night, right before the clash. Not a lot of time to get to know your teammates here. If you're on a new team, you're not going to have a lot of time to jail. So you're going to have to really, really get it done and get it done fast, depending on what team you decide to pick here tonight. And again, they got 20 minutes to qualify, but we'll see how much they use. Right now, we have us about, 14, 15 race cars out there on the racetrack, just kind of sitting there chilling out, being a chill zone at the moment here for in the draft team selection race. I'm sitting here chilling as well. Figured I would just entertain you folks here. This is going to be very, very, very interesting, if I do say so myself. So right now, with team data here, and we'll see what we can do. So, and again, 19 minutes to go in this draft update here tonight, and all that we will be doing over the coming nights. So we will see. Interesting. Let's see if we got any comments in chat yet. We got comments in the chat room yakking away yet? Anybody? Anybody yakking? Come on, guys. Let's have a conversation here. Whose team does who pick, and when do they pick them? Right? How big is that you get to choose where you want to go in this scenario that we're about to have tonight? I am actually kind of interested to see how this format shakes itself out to be before we go big time racing later. Threat Level, Midnight Motorsports. What's up, Threat Level? How are you? That's going to be in. What's up? I like that name. Threat Level, Midnight Motorsports. I like that. I really like that. There we go. New year. New fun times to be had, I'm sure. As always, and again, we're just letting time run out on the quality until I get the word they're rolling. Once I get the word they're rolling, we will get in with it and get it done here. Now, the clash that's coming up here in just a little while, that has already been set up, line up for that via a spin wheel. The Wheel of Doom, if you will, settled that one a little bit earlier on tonight for the clash at Concord later this evening, which will be a points-paying race for these guys. Not many times do you see the clash actually be points-paying, so that'll add a little bit of drama and significance to the clash here tonight. So a lot of things we got to do. Right now, we are waiting, and I'm going to add something to the cameras here. Just bear with me one moment, because I forgot to do it pre-race, or pre-launching the stream here, because you know I'm a ding-dong. We all know Matt's a ding-dong. That's obvious. Just ask his fiance that question. She'll tell you I'm an absolute ding-dong. You just don't know how big of a ding-dong I can be. Cars to pit road here. We're on board with one of them there, heading down, bringing that 14 to the stall. And again, clash coming up at 9:30. This is just kind of getting us ready for the clash that will be 9:30 tonight. Will it be the clash or will it be the crash? That will be the big debate we have later tonight. How does that work out? You see Burnett there still on the pole. Gross there as well. We're not quite ready to go racing in Daytona just yet here in Florida. They're going to have to make a long trip from Daytona up to Concord. So 15 minutes to go on the board. Let's do this while we sit here and ponder what is about to happen. Let's talk to some of the guys down here and the Discordia about what they think. And we'll start, of course, who are we going to start with in our pre-selection race conversations? Mike's out there, Glenn's out there. Let's talk to Trevor. Let's yak with Trevor here and aggravate Trevor because we got to aggravate somebody. It's our job to aggravate people, man. That's what I get paid to do is just aggravate people. Yeah, I wish it was that simple, right? Let's talk to Trevor. Hey, Trevor, Matt in the booth, got a copy?
Yeah, man, how's it going?
Oh, it's going well. Just sitting up here, hanging out in the booth, waiting on this selection race to get going.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, man, what do you think? Who do you think is going to pick where? What would you do? How big is it to have that first choice that you would get by winning this?
If you raced last season, you know the strengths. David's good all around. He's good at road courses, especially. Miles is good all around. He's good at road courses, and then you got Curtis and JT. They're both pretty good at short tracks and everything. I mean, you can't really go wrong with any of those guys. It just depends on where you're at in the running because we are running 4-man teams this year, so it's going to be interesting to see where people end up.
Wherever anybody chooses their selection to be, that's going to be the very interesting call here. And this is a very unique way of doing it. I quite enjoy the idea behind it.
Yeah, we came up with this a while back. This is a way to make sure that all the teams are fair, rather than people joining their own teams that they want. Some teams could be way better than others. We want this to be a fair league and a fun league, and we don't want anybody to just run away with it. So
it's kind of like the UFC, fight fair.
Basically, yep, that's how it is.
All righty, man. Well, we're going to let you go get ready to do your thing down here and help with that. But it's going to be fun and a great night of racing overall.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I can't wait to get done with this and go to Concord next.
Yeah, we got to catch a plane out of there to Concord. We got a whole ass.
Yeah, we got whole ass, yeah.
Yep. All right. See you soon. All right, there we go. So right now, qualifying, less than 12 minutes to go before we get this recruitment race going. While we do this, step aside here. We'll go to commercial break. We'll be back here in a moment in Daytona.
Deputy Harris? Daryl Booth. Hope you like flying. I never flew a fugitive before.
Government witness, not a fugitive.
Ready to go?
Is it always this bumpy?
You get used to it. Moretti's very disappointed in you, and he wants you dead.
Oh, shit.
Mayday, mayday. We've been compromised. Tell me how to fly this thing.
Pay attention. That's the good part.
Damn it!
I'm gonna enjoy this. see a face turn this color before? Huh? I'm gonna tear you apart. Y'all need a pilot?
Flight Risk. Only in theaters January 24th.
Impromptu fight with his promo. That was something unique, wouldn't you say? As we are getting ready to get back at it here in Daytona in just a moment. So again, 10-lap race, very simple. Qualifying, kind of sort of wrapping up here. And then so as we prepare, what do you guys think we're going to see tonight? Who do you think is going to go to win, get the dub here in the team selection race? Who do you think is going to get the W in the clash? That, you know, both things very much a busy cycle here tonight. You see the 74 on track, rolling his way through. So 9 minutes to go active in qualifying before officially they're out of time. I know they were just waiting on a couple of drivers, but of course, once time is up and we're going to go regardless. And a couple of cars there by themselves rolling around. So here it be. And I got to grab something. There we go. So Blackburn on the racetrack, top of the board right now. So good run for Blackburn. Putting that car up top on the pole. Great job for Blackburn. And he'll shut that car down. And not only this tonight, but this will also give us an idea of what we're going to see in the upcoming Daytona week as well. Taking a look on pit road. Couple of cars. We are not quite done yet. So 7 minutes to go and counting down. And 7:42 to go this time by. Taking a look here at Trevor on the racetrack, getting his laps in here. Good run for Trevor. He'll shut that car down. Brian, Todd, Curtis, Mike, John. There's Hamilton. So Hamilton with us. And all right, there we go. It is time. So here we go. It is time and dandy. Team selection, 10 laps to settle it here tonight. So again, this is going to be action-packed, fast racing here to get the team selection done. Man, this is going to be fun. Team selection time. Let's see what we got. Lights are off on the pace car. Blackburn will start from the pole here tonight. It is going to be very interesting to see how this race plays out. Ready to roll. Blackburn, that's Jason Blackburn on top. Trevor, Jason Gross, Jeffrey Mayo, Justin there with us. So taking a look here. Jason Blackburn up front there with Glenn alongside. So this should be good. 10 laps recruitment style here tonight, and we are ready to roll in team selection time. Jason, Justin, Cameron. Right there is in 8th. 9th is Brian Campbell. Martin, John David Hamilton, Curtis. Back here, Curtis gonna roll off. I don't think he's with us, unfortunately. So here we go. Glenn will lead them to green. Really different than anything else we do all year. 10 laps. You have to go. You don't have time to play around here. You're gonna have to get after it for 10 laps here in the team selection event. Get it done, get it over. Rolling their way out of turn 4 for these Xfinity cars. Good to see. Blackburn, Glenn, Jason, Trevor, Justin, Jeffrey Mayo, Michael, and Brian Campbell up there as well. It is time to get to it. We will have our answers 10 laps from now in Daytona. Again, Jason going to bring the field to green here momentarily. The Cub Cadet 58, the 99 Red Bull machine behind him. Here we go. Team selection 2025. About to roll into 3 and 4. Here we go. It is time to get the party started. No more recruiting. It's just time to select teams and roll. Out of turn 4. What do you do? Pace car, lights are off. It is time. Team selection here tonight is ready. Coming to green this time by. Field down. Let's go. Team selection green here in Daytona. Here we go. Good start out front. Good jump to the race lead for Jason. Trevor right there as well. Getting up to speed in a hurry. Jeffrey Mayo. Jason Gross. Michael Isbell. Justin Yall. Cameron and Craig Head back here. Martin in line trying to figure it out early. Nice, nice, nice. Justin Yall right there. Big slide, big movements throughout the racetrack. Glenn going to try to jump up front. Glenn there in the 10 trying to edge ahead the 14. Right there with him, there's the 99 Red Bull machine. All over the Cub Cadet Toyota Camry. Up in front of him, drag race out of 4. 9 laps to go at the stripe. 9 to go in team selection. Both lanes pretty well even right now. 3 wide behind them. Brian Campbell trying to hang on. O'Brien getting after it back here. 2x2 down the back corner, the wall. Everybody scrambles. We stay green. Nice job. There's a 99-58 2x2. He'll try to get on the door and drag that car back if he can. Not enough yet. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Out of that race car through the Geico restart box. 8 to go. Car on the wall up top. Trouble, turn 4. Oh, no, Glenn. Glenn smashes the outside wall and the pack tears apart. Oh, no. Well, that happened. Well, crap. Well, Blackburn involved. That went wrong. Let's take a look. Well, you know, Campbell involved. Let's see if we can determine. Jason involved in this one. Hood's flying, car panels flying. That's not what you want to see here tonight. Team selection turned into team tear up. Take a look. It was a push for the race lead that went horribly wrong, and here we go. Everybody just smashing together. Hoods flying down into 3 and 4. And there you have it. Well, team selection turned into team smash. Right there. So there we go. The lights are out on the pace car. Or lights are on the pace car. We will have 8 to go. We'll give these guys time to get it round back up. While we do that, let's go back to commercial break. We'll be right back in a moment.
Masker can't defend. He's got the outside line for the second part, and he can't hold on.
Going the long way around. We're going to be 3 wide for the lead as they all come to the line. Who is going to take it in the end?
And here comes Lockwood. He's going to make the move to the outside. Quinn tries to force him off a little bit, but there he goes. It's going to be side by side through turn 1.
Will he be able to cover him off? He does. Weaving back to the left-hand side. Reynolds is trying everything. The kitchen sink is being thrown at it.
They're leaning on each other. Coming into turn number 3. It's going to be a drag race through 3 and 4. Coming back to the line. Here comes Frisch on the bottom.
Richard's going to hold the inside. Tries to be the late breaker here. They're going to be side by side through the final chicane. They bang doors, but keep it clean.
As they're still 4 wide on the run down into the back straightaway. Demerit's looking for a line as well. What is going on in Michigan?
Novak into the fence. They're still beating and banging. And to the line.
He is much faster coming through there. Is there damage on Challenger? Abramitis is ahead. There's going to be a race to the line. Who is going to get it?
All right, welcome back to Daytona as we continue to get ready to go back to green in the selection race after an absolute onslaught of insanity that occurred moments ago. So, And guys are going to start to get double here in a moment. So that is going to be Trevor Jeffrey up there as well. Lights off on the iRacing pace car. That means it's about that time to go back at it once again. Here tonight, lights are off. Should be fun. Good to see. So Jeffrey, Justin, Cameron right there, ready to roll. We'll see if we smash them up again or what happens here. We've seen this be carnage and chaos with the lights off on the pace car. And ready to roll. So again, thank you everyone so much for coming out here tonight. We'll have 7 to go when we go green. So again, we got through a couple of laps there. Jeffrey Mayhew now leads. Or Mayo leads this thing on to second. Then it will be Cameron. Then it will be Michael Ismail and Martin Gracie, Jason Grace and Trevor and Glenn. And then Brian Campbell with a Blackburn there as well. Wait till race pace car. Ready to roll here tonight. This ought to be fun here tonight. Ready to go. Here we go. 7 laps to go this time by. Here we go. This time out of turn 4. Let's go. Seven to go. Coming to green. Jeffrey up front. Let's roll. Green in the air. Team selection back underway tonight. 7 laps to go. Seven to go. Double file down the back. Justin continuing to lead. And trouble behind them. Oh boy. One car around, but we stay green. Justin up through there, 3 wide behind them right now. Nice job. 1 car in the middle. Jeffrey Mayo there as well. More contact. And here we go again. Calamity ensues. They save it. How the hell did he hang on to that race car? He was dead sideways in the middle of the pack. Keeps it rolling. That could have been big. Here comes the 3 to the bottom. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's the 3 of Mayo. Trying to pick his way through. Coming to 5 to go this time. Now we're getting spread out behind them. 5 to go this time by. Right now, everybody behind just hanging tight. 5 to go this time. Field more spaced out than a methadone clinic at this point. Working their way through. Down the back straightaway. Here it comes the 74. Continuing to lead with Mayo up and under that rear bumper. Trying to help for all it's worth. Top 3, 4, 5 cars stacked together right now. Down through the tri-oval. 4 to go. Oh boy, they're all over each other. Holy crap. They are absolutely digging right now. Justin Y'all continuing to lead. Martin there as well. Nice job. 3 to go. Martin continuing to hang on. Justin Yaw. Yaw, roll your boat right now if you're Justin Yaw. 3 to go. 3 to go at the stripe right at the moment, right about now. Y'all trying to move. Martin and Grace Garcia there as well. 3 laps to go. Big shoves for these race cars. What can you do? We're coming to 2 laps to go. Nice work. Right here you go. 2 laps to go right at the stripe. Martin trying to lead them. Working their way by. 2 to go. Martin with Justin. Oh, trouble, and one around Art in a wall caution. And Hood's flying again. Oh, man. There's more Hoods coming off tonight than tops at Sturgis. Jesus. Oh. And caution out once again. Trevor got yanked. Caution back out here tonight. Take a look. Oh! That'll put the yellow back out, stack everybody back up, and we'll get ready to go for a 1-lap dash once we get them all lined back up. Man. And we'll catch back up. The 48, he's jacked up, wheel not turning, looking like he's been attacked by a spider monkey in that race car. 3 to go. It would be a green-white checkered attempt here in the selection event. Car is going to come down. And working their way by. So again, calamity corner ensued. Well, let's try it again. Let's see if we can figure out what we need to do not to crash them up, right? That'd be the goal. While we get ready, we're going to go ahead and try this commercial thing again. So we'll be right back with you. All right, here we are, right back here at Daytona. It'll be 2 laps to go in the selection event. Garcia will lead them to green. Here tonight, pace car going to go down pit road. Yeah, Mayo and Glenn back there take a look. Campbell in the mix. Here we go. Campbell suit there coming to what will be 2 laps to go in this one. Green. Glenn and everybody else on the loud pedal. 2 to go. Martin Garcia leads here tonight. Jeffrey back there as well. That's Mayo. 1 car in the wall already. Stacking them up off the restart. That's not going to be good. Martin Garcia leads them through 1 and 2. Should be 1.5 to go. So far, so good. We stay green. Jeffrey right there in line. Cars scrambled down the back straightaway, looking for position. A little bit of blocking out front. Will they make it to the white flag? Martin trying to cover both lanes. Here we go through 3 and 4. Coming to the white flag this time by. Field out of turn number 4. White flag in the air this time. Right down to the double yellow line we go. 1 lap to go in Daytona. Who is going to have their picks? Martin right now with the number 1 pick. Here comes Cameron out top. He's got help. Cameron with tons of help trying to win it. Cameron will get clear. Coming to what will be the checkered flag this time by the team selection event 2025. Down the back straightaway. A lot of side draft and trouble for the leaders. They're all freaking wrecking. Down the back straightaway. Mayo takes advantage of it. Mayo breaks away. Here comes Campbell. Here comes the 14. Out of turn 4. Big block. Mayo leads. Down the front straightaway. Here we go. Down to it. Mayo out front. Mayo through the block. And it's going to get Mayo selection. Jeffrey Mayo, Brian Campbell, and Blackburn. That'll be the way the team selections ends here tonight. Mayo getting it. Wow. Are you kidding me, Jeffrey Mayo? Number 1 seed leaving the team selection event. Boy, oh boy. How about that? The number 3. All right, Mr. Mayo, you got a copy.
Yes, sir. I got you.
You
Loud
got
and clear.
You got the W. That's going to give you number 1 selection.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any idea where you're going?
My head is to stay with my teammate from last year. We're going to keep Loose Nuts Racing alive and well, sir.
All righty, there you go. Right back to Loose Nuts you go. We'll send you to them in a FedEx box.
Yes, sir.
All
I
right,
appreciate
man.
you having us on, man.
That was fun, buddy. All right, we'll move back. I moved into the wrong room, didn't I? I did. So he's going to go there. He's going to go Loose Nuts. Everybody else will make their decisions. And that means we'll get ready for the Clash here in a moment. Everybody don't go anywhere. We'll be back here in a little while with the Clash. Had some fun with that one. Are you guys ready for the Clash? That was fun, if I do say so myself. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you at the Clash momentarily.
Well, let's go to no.
Maybe